Good morning, everybody. We have a really big week this week here at the Heartwood Ciders property. We have our good friends Clay, Daniel, and Danielle here this whole week to knock out 4 or 5 big projects that we have. So we're out here today. The goal is to put up a few more fence posts, and then we'll end up stretching some fence. So this week we're going to work hard and play hard. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, everyone. We're really excited to share this video because it means we finally completed 2,700 feet of 8-foot tall deer fencing around the home of Heartwood Farms in Cidery. To complete this fence, we first had to start installing the last 30-ish fence posts, and that's where we started today. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so now. We are very close to our goal of 1,000 subscribers.
That's about good, right?
I brought myself. If we didn't have a clean David in this group, we would never get together. A who? Exactly.
I don't know how.
We call it Clyde.
Right on the... Oh, what happened there? One towards me. So you've been digging holes for an hour. Do you think you've made any progress?
Halfway at China.
I think so. We've done 4, right? And half that time was spent
4 or
setting up.
5, yeah.
All right, try her out.
Did you?
Based on the...
Oh, that's.
I think it's good. We're moving, Jack.
Did anybody count how many holes?
I think we've done 4 so far.
No.
No, we've done more than 4.
I think there's about 40.
We've done 5 holes, David.
We have 40 posts, so
Hopefully there's 40 holes.
hopefully there's
Yeah, we've done
not
5.
more than 40 holes. Otherwise, we would run out of posts.
So we got 35 left.
Last year, we pre-drilled all of these holes. However, wind helped put a lot of the sandy soil back in the ground. In addition, our PTO auger only drills about 42 inches deep, and we wanted our posts at 48 inches, so they're below the northern Michigan frost barrier.
Stop.
So, do you know you were going to be working on your vacation?
Yeah.
How's it feel?
Feels way better than work.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Are you having
It's
fun
actually
yet?
not too hot right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx it.
I can argue back to my boss and walk off anytime. Come on, fire me.
Who's boss here? Me or your boss?
Which boss are you referring
I plead the
to?
fifth.
I was saying 22.
I plead the fifth.
Smart.
He plays the fifth.
Which one pays more?
Definitely not this one. However, we did buy a lot of good food.
Mm-hmm. And you can't put a price on friendship.
That's right.
I was like, usually it's at least a 14.
Plus, when the cidery is here, you're going to be like, I built that wall.
Yeah, that's gonna be the fun part.
Yeah.
It really is.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna bury something on this property, and it's gonna be a time capsule, and you'll be like, "Oh, that Daniel."
You hope
It's the
time
reverse
capsule.
selfie. At least that in there.
So Daniel, how long have we known each other?
Shoot.
Since we're like 10, 12, something like
At least 25 years, probably 23
How
years.
old are you?
I'm 30. We were like probably 8. I was probably 8. I was the youngest. I was pretty young.
How many people have friends that go back that long that they didn't actually go to school together? And then I would come over for internet.
We didn't know
You didn't
that.
have internet?
We didn't know that until this week, though. We thought he came over to hang out. We didn't know he
What
came
would
over
you
for
do?
internet.
Play Xbox online.
What time is it?
11.
Are you getting hungry?
I was thinking about
I was thinking about it too.
Just a little
We're already
snack
sitting
there.
here.
Y'all want to eat now?
No, not the full. I just want like peanuts.
We just had breakfast.
When?
3 hours ago.
Yeah, thank you.
I eat every like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah,
now.
thank you.
Hey, it's up to you, whatever you want.
that. What about cycle
Hey,
park?
let's move the truck down.
I feel like a hobbit.
One post is a little bit taller than the other.
I know, I saw it. I was wondering what was going on there, but then I was
Danielle
like,
dug that one. Probably was you.
No, it's because the hill kind of goes up a little bit. And then it goes back down.
No, that was the one that you probably buried in.
There's tons of snacks, so yeah. If you guys want to grab a snack, we'll move
Let's-
the truck. With food in our bellies, we really started cruising on the remaining posts, and we actually ended up finishing these poles about 3 hours earlier than planned. At that point, we called it a day because we needed the tractor and a few other tools in order to start putting up the rest of the fence. I'm not sure if you can hear me because it's incredibly windy up here, so we might have to do some kind of a voiceover or something, but we've got Clay, Danielle, and Daniel here helping us today. Hopefully we can get this all wrapped up pretty quick. We are finishing some fencing along the back side of the property, and then all the way down to the far side. We've got about 1,500 feet of fencing to go, and we're starting out up here at the top. At this point in the day, we reached a spot in our fencing where one roll ended and another one started. These handy little Grapples help connect two lines of fencing, and the tension of the fence pulling apart helps keep them together. They have been installed for about 3 months now, and they're holding up great at the property. So it does look a little crazy in this corner, but
we've got our round posts set up on either side of the corner so that we can stay on our piece of property and tighten this bad boy up. Wish us luck. Let's see if it works. So we've got the tractor hooked up, we've got the stretcher bar hooked up, we've got the come-alongs hooked up. Now we're all spreading out to check the fence row so we can get her nice and tight and then stapled up. Good work, peeps.
Once we had the fence nice and tight, we began securing it to each of the posts with around 12 staples per post. Depending on the location of each post, we had to either physically pull down or push up on the fencing to ensure it was even with the ground. With the backside of the fence secured, we needed to build our last H-brace along the 950-foot stretch of fencing. In order to be sure these posts could hold the fence tension, we decided to fill their holes with a bit of gravel. And I really wish we would have done this on every H-brace because it really made these posts stay in place.
Good morning, everyone. It is now day 3 of projects here at Heartwood Ciders property. I was not here yesterday. I had a no-me tour, but everybody else was able to finish an entire side of stretching the fence. So today's project is to do another side. So I'm going to show you guys exactly where this goes because it could be a little bit complicated. It's going to be one of our longest sides that we have to do. So if you guys remember going through the woods here, this is the back side that they just finished, and then this side coming up through this H-brace and then all the way down to the road is going to be today's project. So it's going to be difficult. There's a lot of elevation changes, and obviously we're going to have to fight the trees, but that's the goal and the hope for today.
Here we hit a bit of a snag because one of our fencing rolls ended before we made it up the hill to an inline H-brace. After trying to muscle the new roll, which weighs over 600 pounds, we decided it was best to cut off 150 or so feet that we needed and then carry that smaller section up the hill to the inline H-brace.
Drop it. I'll try to communicate before I just drop it. Listen. Well, I meant if you want to break. If you're walking behind you, I can't see a single thing, Jack. Rachel, you're my eyes.
Okay. There's a stump right behind you, David.
Stump in the middle. I see.
Oh, you're caught. Has to go higher. Hold on. Oh, yep.
I didn't see that. Another stump.
Now that the fencing is up, we have to apply tension, and since we're in the woods, we can't use the tractor. So we hook up the come-alongs to the biggest trees we have nearby, and it works out great. However, loosening the come-alongs was a bit of a challenge, but we eventually figured it out. You may have noticed by now, we've planned a lot of voiceovers for this footage because it was quite a physical challenge trying to manhandle this fencing through 2 different sections of woods. However, once we get enough of this fencing here unrolled and secured to the inline H-brace, we will be home free. Then we can quickly make it down the hill to our final H-brace.
All right, everyone, we are done for the day. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and we'll catch you in the next one. Remember, always follow your dreams.